Hello, everyone. Welcome back to math. Today, we're going to be learning about the number 7, which I added to our counting man. Before we do that, though, let's go over what we've already learned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let me show you how we go up to 7 on our counting person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we go to our leg 7. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me show you how to do it on your bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, silent cheers. You're doing such a great job. Now, boys and girls, yesterday, you helped me count some pens that I had spilled and I needed to pick up and know how many there were. Today, I need you to help me count some circles that ended up in a circle on my desk. Can you believe it? All right, let me show you my circles. Here are my circles. I need help counting them. I'm going to count and you let me know how I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, some of you are yelling, stop, stop. Why were you yelling, stop? Yes, I counted circles, more circles than there were. I started to count some of the circles twice. Now, in order to help me not count them twice, I'm going to use a little mark to help me know which one I started with, so I don't count it again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I count this one? No, I already counted it. So there are 7 circles. Awesome. I'm going to try to start counting somewhere else. Let's see. I'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are still 7 circles, even though I started counting over here. I'm going to try one more. What do you think is going to happen? Will there still be 7 circles? Or will there be a different amount of circles if I start counting right here? Let's test your hypothesis, what you think is going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are still 7 circles. Very good, boys and girls. Now let's move those circles off to the side. Now that I know that there's 7, I can put them away. And let's see what's going on with the bear families today. Let's count them as they come into the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and oh, look at that. The daddy bear from the yellow family joined us again. How many bears are there today? I lost count, so I'm going to try counting them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I hear you telling me stop, stop again. So why do I need to stop? Yes, I counted some bears more than once again. Oops. I better try that again and make my mark where I'm starting to count so I don't count the bears more than once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I have 7 bears now. Very cool. Well, 7 bears, I hope you have a great job hanging out together as families. Goodbye. Thank you for having us. Of course, anytime. All right, there they go. Bye. Now, I have some squares and I'm gonna need 7 squares for later. Can you help me count out 7? Make sure I stop at 7 and I don't get any more out. Tell me when to stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I keep going? Oh no, I hear you say stop, stop, stop. So I'm going to stop counting. I have my 7 squares and I'm going to save those for later. Thank you so much for helping me. You're so helpful. Now, yesterday we talked about how the dice only goes up to 6. So now we need to get out another dice. So now I have 2 die. So let's count how many dots there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 dots. That represents 7. Now, since this only goes up to 6, I had to get out this funny looking die. Oh my goodness. All right, and I'm gonna find the number 7. Oh, look, there it is. That's the number 7. It's my favorite number. 7 dots with the number 7. I'm going to teach you how to write the number 7 now. Where do we start our numbers? That's right, at the top. So I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to go across the sky and down from heaven. That is how I make a 7. Let me show you one more time in this really big page. Across the sky and down from heaven. That is how we make a 7. Great work. Now I'm going to show you on the dotted line. Where do we start our numbers? At the top. Where do we start our numbers? At the top. Whenever we write our numbers, it's always, always the same. Where do we start our numbers? At the top. I'm going to go across the sky and down from heaven. That is how we make a 7. Across the sky and down from heaven. That is how we make a 7. Now notice when I'm making my 7s, I draw a diagonal line down. We drew a straight line across and then a diagonal line down from heaven. Across the sky and then a diagonal line down. Some people like to draw a 7 like that. That is not a 7, that is the corner of a rectangle. So we need to make sure we are drawing our 7s with a diagonal line down. Across the sky and down from heaven. Across the sky and down from heaven. Across the sky and down from heaven. That is how we make a 7. Make sure you fill up this paper with 7s. I can't wait to see them. And then on the other side, we're going to draw 7 clouds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome, 7 clouds. Now, if you started drawing your clouds and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't remember how many I drew. And then you try counting them and you're like, oh my goodness, did I count them once or twice? Here's a helpful trick. While you're counting your clouds, you can draw a line on them to remember how many you drew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 clouds. Another thing you can do instead of drawing lines on them is you can write the number as you're counting it. Doesn't that sound like fun? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last number you wrote, that's how many there are. There are 7 clouds. Looking forward to seeing your work, boys and girls.